Hello everyone, I am Adrian Vega and please welcome to Progressive Kings. This is our approach to this classic sandwich effect created by Mariano Goggi and myself. Mariano created all these cards and then I touch a little bit to create this very easy routine but very powerful and very practical routine. You're gonna see in a moment everything around this, and then later Mariano, he gonna share with you some extra handling, some details about this plot that we put together for you. But first is first, so let's see what exactly you receive. Here you receive inside of this envelope 4 special cards. Of course you have the tutorial, the next tutorial, and here you will have these 4 special printed cards. You will not need the 4 for the trick, you will need only 2 every time that you need to perform. I mean, for example, these 2 gimmicks, they are for the red, obviously red deck of cards, and these, they are for the blue deck of cards. So like this, we supply both versions just to give you, it's up to you to choose a red deck or a blue deck, or maybe you can choose, you can use both in different situations. So these are the gimmicks that you are going to receive. They are printed like a really nice quality. You want to see this in your own hands. This is a joker with this part, a king with this part, and here the same cards with the red backs. So this is what you need, and now let's see exactly the structure and the routine of these Progressive Kings.
Playing cards. Okay?
Okay.
As you can see, they are completely shuffled. Can you cut? I'm gonna take out the 2 black king. This one, for example.
Yes.
And the king of spades, which is here. Okay?
Okay.
Rest of the cards are not needed. But it's important that you check out that there are no other black kings here, okay? And you can see all the faces of the cards. No black kings?
No black kings.
No black kings. Also, no black kings from the back.
No.
And all the cards face down. Perfect. Now go ahead and pick any card you want. Show to the camera. Okay, and we're going to place the card in the middle of the pack. Okay, now we're going to place one of the kings near the top. Okay, it's near the top, and the other one near the bottom, approximately. Okay, so this is very, very clear. Now I want you to cut again and look. The 2 black kings come close. So your cards must be in between them. And now I touch again and the 2 kings meet in the middle and there's only 1 card. Now what was your card? It's your card.
So now let's share or let's see all the secret behind this main routine. This is a very easy routine, very practical, as you're gonna see in a moment, because you are going to add only 2 cards, but it's just using the joker. It's very easy to add these extra cards or steal it once the routine is done, and now I'm gonna show you how. So in this case, I'm gonna use a red deck of cards, so I will not need the blue calf, yeah? So this is gonna keep for later, but here I'm gonna use only these 2 cards. These are the only 2 cards that allow you to create this routine. So this is how you are going to set up. First, you are going to point the joker to the spectator like this, and behind this joker, you are going to put the king of clubs behind like that. And make sure, this is very important, that you are going to orientate the cards like this, okay? You don't want the king like this, you don't want the king in the same orientation that the joker, you want the king like that, okay? So you have the joker pointing the spectator, Now if I throw over, the back is showing here and here is the face, okay? So this is how you are going to add this card. You have a lot of methods to add this card or steal it. Also Mariano gonna share with you some of them, but it's very easy. For example, if you have the other 2 joker, okay, the other joker here, and now you can put any moment these 2 joker in the deck, or you can steal it in the moment that you finish the trick, okay? But before of everything, you are going to really discard the extra king. So the only thing that you have to do in the normal deck of cards, doesn't matter if it's complete or not, you are going to remove the king of clubs, okay? So the same duplicate, because we don't want duplicates in the deck, you are going to remove this king of clubs, and now you can do this trick with any deck in the world. You can shuffle the deck, you don't need any preparation there, only remove the king of clubs, and now you are ready to go. So imagine that they shuffle, or you are doing your favorite card trick, whatever you want, and once you want to do this, maybe you can only pull these 2 cards and add it, no? Meantime you are shuffling whatever, you can add like this, and you can add very easy if they shuffle, and now you have the 2 joker, and in a very natural situation, you put this, and now you send the normal joker in the middle, and now you have also the 2 cards here. So any way is possible to set up, because this is the setup. It's so easy, only adding the 2 cards like this. So once you are there, you can shuffle the cards, really shuffle until more or less the middle, and you are going to throw everything there. So the extra cards, they are going to be somewhere in the middle. So now, very clean, you are going to remove the 2 black kings in the deck. Maybe you are going to find first the king of spades, the normal deck, the normal king, or, as in this case, the fake king. Doesn't matter, now I'm going to show you why. So the first black king that you find, you are going to really remove like this, okay? So now I continue doing, and I take out the other king of spades, right? So now before I close the spread, because I am showing that, of course, there is no more kings there, now, because I know this is the gaff card, I'm gonna take the next card, yes, right, the card that is in my left, if you are right-handed like me, I'm gonna square, keeping here a break, and now I'm gonna cut and complete just to put this gaff card second from the bottom, okay, like this. So imagine that in this case this is the king of clubs, and now if you find the king of spades before, doesn't matter, because first you are going to remove the king of spades, you can show very clean. Now you are going to take out the other king like this, you cannot show now, okay, put there, and now when you are going to close, it's even easier, because now you are keeping the break there, you close everything, and now cutting and complete, you can have the card over there, and you can really spread, and now show really clean that, of course, there is no more black kings in the deck, right? So you can really show from both sides. You can show here, and you can really show all the cards like this. So now if you turn over the card like this, no, if you are closing like this and turn over the cards, now you can spread also from the back, and you can show that there is, of course, no more kings on the back. The only thing that you have to take care is just not those flash the second card, okay, the only gaff card. So in this position, I'm gonna talk about the kings, and I'm gonna put the fake card, the king of clubs, in the bottom like this, okay, natural gesture showing the kings like this, because I need in this second position. Now in this condition, you can ask to the spectator to take any card from the deck. It's very clean, because the only thing that you have to take care is the second card. So they're gonna take any card, they're gonna show the card, they're gonna sign the card if they want, okay? And meantime they are signing, they are showing the card, I'm gonna make a 2 cards break like this, with the pinky, with the thumb, whatever you want. I'm gonna make this break, so below these 2 cards, and now I'm gonna take the selected card, and I'm gonna put as a tilde, yes, you know, this kind of things is also nice, so you pretend that you are putting this in the middle, but then you put just in the break, okay? The tilde illusion, like this. And after that, you can also spread again, and everything looks clean. So this is the process. Also, Mariana is going to teach you another movement about this, but this is the basic and main routine. So now you say that you are going to use the kings to find the card. So now you're gonna spread these 3 cards, just 3, and the only thing you have to take care that don't expose again the second card, okay? But it's very easy because you are doing this very slowly, yes? And now you are going to take the first king, the normal king of spade, and you are going to put this in this 4th position. Now you are going to spread more or less until the end, just leaving like a 6, 7, 8 card, whatever you want, from the bottom, and now you are going to take the next king, okay, like this. And this is the only, or more or less the only secret move, because instead to take the card like that, you are going to take the card with this, with my thumb is my right index, and you are going to turn over the card like this, okay? To turn over, not like that, turn over like this, okay? So to do this, you have all this movement to cover the gesture like this, okay? Because you are starting there. So you have all this gesture like I showing one king is more or less on the top, the other king is more or less on the bottom, okay? And this is very easy because you have all this gesture to cover this part, and then when you are doing this, at the same time this spread cover the fake card and continue spreading the cards, okay? So in real situation, in real time, sorry, will be like a more or less 3, 4 cards there. I take the first king more or less in the top card of the deck and the second one more or less in the bottom card, okay? And now you are clean again to show this super clean, okay? So be careful, don't only flash the second card. And one is there, everything is done. But for the spectator, nothing happens, okay? So now, once you are doing this, doesn't matter, the spectator gonna do the rest for you. So I'm gonna say square, or I'm gonna square by myself, I'm gonna square like this, I'm gonna ask to the spectator to cut more or less in the middle. Also here you can do a pass, you can do whatever you want. At the end, Mariano gonna talk a little bit about this, but this is the super easy version that just close, cut more or less in the middle, spectator can do for you. So like this, because you cut, now the kings, they are closer, okay? This is an obvious reason because the idea is like you have this, if you cut, you are there, but if you do this with a nice timing, like more or less from the top, from the bottom, can you cut just to mix the joker, to mix the kings, because they are going to find the card, yes? A small pause to create the moment, now snap, and you say, look at this, they are getting closer like this. Maybe you have 1, 2, 3, 10 cards, we don't know. Here, again, you cannot expose this, but you can expose a little bit this, because this is normal, and this is very deceptive, okay? Now, you are going to close the spread like this, and turn over a little bit. And that's it. This is the only secret move. The second, maybe. We have more than one, okay? But this is what you have to do. And because you turn over, and because how the cards they are made, now if you spread, look at this. You're gonna show that the kings find one card, and of course it's the selected card, okay? So let me show you one more time. So here, if I spread in this direction after the cut, you have this, you have maybe 10, 20, I don't know, too many cards, only we have to wait a little bit. You will again a small pause, snap, and now back, and you have this very visual moment. This is the best part of the routine. So again, here you cannot show the first card, but you can put your finger here, spread a little bit, move a little bit, just to show that this is the only normal card. So again, you are showing this normal card, so this is again very deceptive. It's very nice to the trick. And now you can show the king of hearts, and this is the ending of the trick, right? So nice. And this is the thing that I do. When people, they are clapping or whatever, I close this, I take this because it's normal, I close everything, and now in a relaxed moment, because they are still taking the card or amazed by the trick, I really look for the other king. Of course, this is a gaff card, but I put over there, and now I finish in a very clean situation. No more kings, nothing more, right? So everything is done, and the only thing that you have to do if you really want to clean completely this deck, I'm gonna put this joker again here in bottom, or maybe I can directly take this. I'm gonna take everything there, and now in the same position, like I am trying to square, I'm gonna remove the joker in a real last moment or whatever you want, and you have the other card, the guff card, behind. So once you clean this joker in the moment that you want, in a real last moment, whatever, you are having again a normal deck of cards that you can use for the rest of your trick. So as you saw, this is very easy because only adding these 2 extra cards, you have this very nice routine, this very last visual moment that I think is the most powerful part of the trick, and this is the basic or main routine of Progressive Kings. Now I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone, but the tutorial doesn't finish here. Mariano is coming to share with you different handlings, different thoughts about this plot that we put together, and I am so happy that I can finally share with all of you. So thank you for that, and now please welcome to Mariano Goñi.